Oh, hello there, my name is Lovesbuds. Welcome back to F1 2011 in career mode, and we are here for Season 2, Round 17. India, New Delhi. 3 races to go, and it is hotting up in the Constructors' Championship race. Vettel edges at Schumacher, so Vettel finished first and Schumacher finished second last time around, I think. And another headline about me beating Barrichello. And so, in the Drivers' Championship, we are world champion, of course. But the real fight is for the Constructors, where Red Bull are gaining on us, and there's not enough time left for anyone else joining the fight. So it's between us and Red Bull. They have 2 drivers regulating the points, and Williams have me, basically, unless Barrichello has an amazing turn of form. It's going to be a tough few races, so ideally you want to finish first. So we begin as always by looking at the race information, and no surprises again. They want the pole and the win, and for all sessions the weather is clear, no rain expected. Wonderful. And as usual, go straight into practice. Buddha, I assume it's Buddha. Bud into, oh, probably Buddha. Anyway, who cares? Someone knows. I don't. International circuit. Now here's my practice lap. You may think it's my best lap, but it's not. It actually doesn't turn out to be a lap at all. Because as you know from the last episode, I turned traction control off, and to prove that, this is what happens. As I go around this corner, actually I don't know what that was. I wasn't even on the throttle. That's just the game being silly and spinning me around. But anyway, I go back to the pits. I was actually meant to edit that out, but I left it in there anyway by accident. But this one coming up is my real practice lap.
Some quick lap times are being posted. Looks like the track's getting faster.
Just coming around the final corners. My setup on this car is probably a bit dodgy for this weekend. I couldn't find a really good one, so I plumped for this one, which has a really twitchy back end, which you'll see throughout this lap, the qualifying lap, and probably the race as well. You'll see I have to catch the back many times, and also because I get on the throttle maybe a bit too early as well, but it doesn't help having a twitchy back end, of course. But at least we don't really have any lockups. I don't think so anyway. And so that's one problem solved. So first sector, we are 3/10 up on Hamilton's time, which is a 28.7. Our best so far is a 127.147. As you can see, I'm languishing in 12th. And this circuit, I like this circuit, but I can't drive it very well, as you will see during the race. There are many opportunities in the race where I could have caught up to people, but the fact that I can't drive around this circuit very well lets me down a bit. It's annoying really, because I do honestly do. I like this circuit. Ooh, coming around last corner. It's a bit wide on those last few corners. Bit twitchy again, some of you might have seen, be jerking the steering wheel around a bit. But that's good enough for 11th, and actually 15th. I don't quite understand how that worked, because I apparently have a 10 place penalty. And that doesn't make sense at all. I don't know if that was I think it's probably applied afterwards. But usually they show you where you ended up anyway, after the penalty, don't they? Oh, I don't know. It's been a long time since I got a penalty. I think it was one of those instances where the AI got in my way, and sometimes you can't avoid it. But we got... oh no, hang on. That 10th place penalty is for the grid. So whatever I do in this qualifying lap, I'm going to be relegated to 10 places because of what happened in practice, which I honestly can't remember what it was. So at the moment, Rubens is second, Sutil is getting in my way, as the AI loves to do. So, because Barrico is in second doesn't mean he's doing well. It means this is like the beginnings of the qualifying session. Everyone's starting to go out, setting their times. And if I left it at that, that wouldn't be a very good position, would it? And as you can see, I go wide in some places. The back end tries to slide out from behind quite a number of times. Unfortunately, that complex I just went through, that's a very tricky complex. It makes you think you can take it faster than you actually can. But still, we are 1.6 seconds up on Massa's time so far. It's looking quite good for a decent place, barring that penalty. It's coming around the final corner, a bit slow, and because of corrective steering I've gone wide and lost a bit of time. So it's a 126.23. I don't hang around on that screen for long because I know what it means. It means I am in last place on the grid. To be honest, I may have well not turned up for qualifying. I may have well just gone to the bar, had a few drinks, forgot about it altogether. Or done a Singapore, I accidentally skipped to the race. Oh well, of course we finished to fail first. I'm not a great qualifier anyway, so it's no biggie. I just would like to have been further up the grid. So I'm going to try something a bit different this time. I'm as I'm world champion, I've done my own objective. I know I should be concentrating on the constructors, but I'm trying a different strategy this time. I'm doing the opposite to basically everyone else, and I'm going to start on the primes and then do my final stint on the options. So the idea behind that is to stay out for longer, hopefully leapfrog most of them in the pits as they go in, and hopefully make enough of a gap for when I take my pit stop that I can go on the options to be at least in contention for a podium finish. So there's Webber in 4th, Barrichello in 13th, and I'm at the back of the grid in 24th, along with the likes of Trulli and Cartagayan. So here we go, lots and lots of wheel spin off the start, didn't help my cause whatsoever, but also because everyone else is on option tyres. Oh, bit of a mess up there. This first lap is a messy lap, so please excuse any bad driving you might see. Bit of a bumping and grinding going on here. Right up behind the Virgin of D'Ambrosio. Dispatched him quite quickly. So we're up to 14th, moved up to where we qualified in qualifying. I'm going to try and dive on the inside. Luckily we didn't hit anyone there. The Lotus goes wide, which allows me to pull in front of him quite nicely. He's still on my left, but he's slotted in behind. So we come up behind Alguersuari as we go wide. Trying to keep on the track. I'm trying not to hit Alguersuari, but then I'll go and hit him from behind, and then somehow, for some reason, I just move in on him, and he actually spins. Now, I know most of you won't be able to see that, or some of you might have heard it over my voice, I don't know. But you get to see a different angle of that in the montage that's coming up at the end of the season. It's quite an impressive spin. Something I probably should have got a penalty for, but never mind. So finished lap 1. It was a messy start to the race, but we in P12, just under a second behind Kobayashi. Didn't get on the brakes early enough, so I went wide there. So the idea is to either stay with this pack or try and overtake a few more people. Because if I can hang on to the back of them, they're all going to go into the pits, and then I should try and do some really good laps to try and build up a gap, and then I can go in the pits, get my options, and then hopefully be faster at the end of the race than anyone else. So the win is still possible, but it's going to take a lot of work, and the problem with me, as I've said earlier, is I can't drive this track very well. Even though I like it. I don't know why I like it, but still. So the gap is still about just under a second to Kobayashi. He's maintaining that gap. Petrov, excuse me, sorry, I was yawning there. Yeah, just finished work, so a bit out of it. But as I say, Petrov is not far behind.
You can now use DRS.
About a second. He's just outside DRS. I don't know if he was... Oh, hello, Kobayashi. Doing a bit of a kamikaze move there. Engineer thinks that's a nice move. I think it was pretty scary, actually. So, got the DRS. Used up a bit of KERS. DRS is not so effective because everyone up ahead has got it, so nothing's really going to happen in terms of overtaking. There's a little bit of a battle going on ahead with Button and Heidfeld. Button's quite far back. Still, let's see if we can get through this tricky section without going off. Oh, we're going to cut the corner, even though the computer doesn't think I've cut the corner, which is surprising, nonetheless, judging by the stance it takes on some corners. Kobayashi's catching me, not surprising considering I'm going off the road every 5 seconds. So my aim is just to at least stay on the back of these people. Here's what we can do. It's only lap 3. Heidfeld getting a bit messy there. Bit of a wiggle. It's the first time I've seen the AI cars do that for a while. So Hamilton's in the lead. Webber is in third. Webber is still my rival for the season, even though I've beat him now. So it tells me pretty much where he is. Ooh. Nearly making a move on Heidfeld, but it's not going to work. I haven't got very much of a good line. Sauber's coming past. He got a better run out of that corner than me, but I'm going to get back into slipstream and come up the inside. Brake a bit later. Tiny lock up on the front right wheel, but got the position back. So it's looking good so far. And finally in the world, oh, where am I going? Yeah, for a massive corner cut, which actually registers this time. So finally, the week is here where we have a Grand Prix weekend. Spa in a few days. Say 3 days away from practice 1, and the coverage is on the BBC, so I can watch it all in lovely, glorious HD rather than watching some dubious internet stream. I love it. And Spa's on a magnificent track as well. Lots of history. Oh, hang on. So just seeing where we are. Yeah, lots of history. It's a high-speed circuit. Everyone loves it. I mean, I do like it, but again, I can't. I'm not very good driving around it. Truly getting in the way there, just a little bit. But we've got a DRS on him, which definitely helps. See if I can catch up to Button and the leaders. So yeah, looking forward. It's been a long month without without F1. It's been a struggle, I can tell you that much. Oh, I forgot to say in my last video, most of you probably all heard this by now, but Maldonado went to Venezuela with Williams, done a bit of a demonstration around the capital city, which I think is Caracas. But yeah, anyway, he does his demonstration lap and he crashes it on a curb and breaks the rear suspension in front of all the home crowd. I mean, that must have been seriously embarrassing for him. But hey, it all happens. The video is probably around YouTube somewhere. I mean, I saw the video myself, so I saw it second hand, should I say? I was going to say first hand. I saw it second hand because someone filmed it, obviously. But it was funny to see him mess up like that. And those curbs are ruthless. Definitely ruthless. But back to this. We've taken the lead. Petrov is right behind us, but I believe he's still yet to pit. So, yeah, we need to concentrate on the gap to Webber. And I need to put in some good laps to try and get a good gap, because we need at least about 15 seconds here. I think that's how it rolls. And the gap to Webber is it's 11 seconds from Petrov, so it's about 14 seconds our gap. It would be tight, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. 2.8 plus 11, which is probably about 10 seconds now after that sector. Sector 2 is my worst part of the track, that's where I lose a hell of a lot of time. So 11 seconds plus 2 seconds, that's about 13 or so. 13 or so seconds, that's not going to be quite good enough. So I need to at least maintain this gap, or well, what I really need to do is increase the gap. And I need to pull a spectacular lap this time round. Lap 7. To have any chance of staying ahead and going for the win. But there's always a chance for the win if I can come out on the option tyres and do some blistering laps. As some of you might have seen already by this driving, it may be a close call. So let's have a look at the old gaps now. Petrov is 4 seconds behind, so he's lost a bit of ground on me. See where Webber is. Assume it's about 10 seconds or so. 10 seconds, it's about 14 seconds. The gap which I made up there in the first sector is going to be drastically reduced once I go through this little bit, because that is a really tricky section to get right every time, and I don't think I really have had it right at all. Well, I mean, you know, properly correct, because the AI is supremely fast around that bit. So yeah, the gap, what was it? I think it was about 13 seconds or so. Just 2 seconds more, and I may have come out in front. But let's see where we end up. And I always do that. I don't like this pit entry, not one bit. So that cost me a little bit more time as well. So there goes Petrov flying past. Webber's coming round the final corner. Huge train of cars.
Exit now.
And there goes Webber, there goes Vettel, there goes Rosberg. And Massa's coming up. Just got past, and I'm going to make it. No, he's closed the door on the first corner. But we're close enough to get the DRS on Massa, so we should be okay to overtake him on the straight. Give him a little bit of a tap, just to tell him I'm there. So we're going to get into a slipstream. I'm going to quickly dive out to the left, but I didn't quite dive out in time, so I actually went into the back of him. The gap of 0.000 seconds, considering I was right next to him going over the first sector line. So next up is Rosberg. They're quite a distance away, so let's see if we can catch up to them. More corner cutting. Of course. Just to think though, I mean if just a thought should I say, if I didn't get the 10 place grid penalty, I mean we could have been up there fighting for the win already, or been out in front by now. But there's still a few laps to go. There's still about 4 laps left. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 4 laps. There's still time. We're on the option tyre. The car is light. We've got fuel for +1 lap, so we were okay to stay in the rich mixture mode. Bit of a corner cutting there. Oh, and the back end tries to slide out as well. So at this point I'm really trying my best to push the car, and the car tries to slide out again, like you saw on my first bit of practice where I spun. It tries to do the same again, but I managed to catch it that time. I have no idea how. I would have been in some serious rage if I didn't catch it. But it's turned out well. We've gained 20 places so far. Hang on a minute, someone's dropped out. I swear someone's dropped out because we were 5th a minute ago. I wonder who that was. Sure, we'll find out at the end of the race. So the gap is 3.9 seconds. Apparently Massa's closing in, but I don't see too much evidence of that yet. I'm sure he will close in eventually, especially where I'm taking those corners. Bit wide again. Probably wide again down here as well. Oh no, I actually get the apex this time. Back end sliding out, sort of drifting around the corner there. So I think that's the fastest lap, is it? Is it the fastest lap so far? It's definitely purple for me. I mean, obviously, because my last lap was a pit stop lap. And yep, I think I'm the first person to get into 126s, so if I can just keep this on the track, maybe I can catch up to the top 3. Podium is still in the reach, but only 3 laps to go, or 2.5 laps to go or so. 2.7 seconds. Can I do it in time? I don't know. Ooh, it's getting a bit tense. Well, not really. I mean, I know what happens, of course, but you guys don't. But yeah. But I think I'm quite as talkative today as usual, or actually have too much to talk about. I think it's probably just because I'm a bit knackered. But this is the oh blimey, taking a lot of grass there and off the track. That wouldn't have helped my cause whatsoever. Let's say here, a bit knackered, but this is the best time of day to do my commentaries, when I can just put my commentary on of the day, get this rendered and upload it and go to bed basically. So basically once this is rendered, I go to YouTube, upload a video, and I just hope and pray nothing goes wrong. Very wide on that hairpin there. Yes, I hope and pray nothing goes wrong. The internet knackers, goes wrong, whatever the word is, and wrecks the upload, because I upload these while I'm asleep, so it's kind of a risk you take. I mean, and the trouble with my internet is it's really slow on upload speeds and download speeds, but the upload speed is atrocious. So this half-an-hour video will take literally 5 or 6 hours to upload, so which is why I can pretty much only do 1 video a day of this size. But hey ho, we get by. I mean, I've got however many videos I have now. Was it about 60 videos? I don't know. I can't keep track sometimes. But yeah, as long as you guys enjoy the videos, it's all good by me, and I'll keep making them. And of course, looking forward to F1 2012. I'm really hoping to get more content out. rather than just this one a week business. I mean, there is a reason I'm doing one a week, and that is because I can't fit another season in. I knew that a couple of months ago, and there's no way I was going to get the time to fit another season in and finish this season, so I thought the best option is just to release these once a week until 2012 comes out, which is in about 3 weeks' time. I'd love to get the game early, then I can prepare some videos for uploading. But I assume other people will get there before me. They always do. But they don't have love spuds driving their cars, do they? So it's unique in that respect, I guess. Good old spuds. Wonder what helmet designs there'll be this year. I saw a rumour that there was going to be different coloured visors, but I mean that would be cool, yeah. But I hope there's some decent designs, because I didn't like the designs included in this game, and I wasn't really that bothered about having Anthony Davidson's helmet as well. Either, should I say. But anyway, as you can see, we didn't quite catch up to the front runners. Hamilton's going to win, I think. Oh no, Mark Webber. Maybe Hamilton dropped out. But yeah, we finished 4th. I mean, it's a good result from starting at the back of the grid, yes. But we could have actually won if I had driven around the track properly.
Really well done. That's 12 points.
Oh, Hamilton dropped to 6th. Wow, I wasn't following that at all. So unfortunately, both Red Bulls are on the podium. 1-2 for Red Bull. I'm finishing in 4th with 12 points. So unfortunately, I think that gives Red Bull the upper hand in the constructors. It doesn't mean anything for the Drivers' Championship. Barrichello's down to 15th. Yeah, Red Bull's overtaken us and already built up a gap of nearly 20 points. So that's a problem. So ideally we need to win the next 2 races at the very least to have any chance. So we'll see what we can do. And I am disappointed in myself because that wasn't one of my best drives. It was a messy race. Definitely the first lap. Messy driving for the rest of it. But what can you do? You can't have it all your own way. You're never going to be perfect on every single race. Toro Rosso have withdrawn their contract. Yeah, okay. That's a shame. Not. But yeah. Anyway, next stop, the United Arab Emirates, the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. I'll see you next time.